this competitor we're talking about, we're comparing ourselves to, does it way worse than we do it. And they're way bigger. Oh, ooh, slap, slap. Ooh, slap, 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 slap. Okay, cool. Welcome to the Jeremy Redmond TaskMagic. Kyle's not on the phone. I did not forget to press record on this. Oh, wait, but I fudge. That is how the meat gets made. Purple light. I forgot about that. You can leave that in, Dave. Here's what I wanted to, okay, sorry. Leave some of that in, Dave. Going back and forth between telling Dave what you doing here, Kyle what you doing here. But this is what I wanted to share with everybody, is a little bit of the behind the scenes of how Kyle and I, so me and product design and Kyle with engineering and the rest of the engineering team, how we kind of work together. And we work mostly async or asynchronous. So we use Loom or Clarity Flow videos, things like that, to record screens, to do things like that. Show each other processes, designs, like I'll design in Figma or even Canva, and then I'll just download them or ship them to Kyle. And then he will make those designs, him and the engineering team. But we have videos that we're gonna show you in a little bit. And we'll show you kind of an example of what we do. And I'll leave this for the end out there. And a lot of the stuff that we do, you'll hear Kyle say in the video, is we compare ourselves to other companies. In the video, it's just like another scraping, like browser tool kind of thing. And we always compare ourselves to tools that we think are better or like companies. And in this instance, he says, I think he said something like, it's gonna be in here. Dave, if you could slice that and put it in here, slice that piece and put it in here, right? Just that lap.
Knowing I'm doing good when the YC company is doing worse than me. That's kind of my goal here, right?
Sorry, David. I know this is gonna be bad. So I wanted to show you this glimpse of how it is like working back and forth in an asynchronous culture where it's not always real time. Sometimes we have impromptu calls, like that's cool. So Slack, email, Loom videos, Clarity Flow videos, whatever, formerly Zip Message. I liked it when it was Zip Message. This is how we work back and forth. And in this example, we're going to show you a lot of the AppSumo-lings, a little bit of the inside glimpse of how we improve this tool for you. I think that's very important, right? So how we go about ingesting improvements on our request. So we take these we take everything that's reported here, and we go through, look at this YouTube tutorial. Alrighty. So we take everything that's in here, take it into account, whether it be a bug, improvement, feature, whatever, what have you. Add active pieces, open source project. Okay, wow, that had 60 upvotes. Holy crap. Okay, that's awesome. Well, did that for you guys. How was that so requested? That's so amazing. Look at all of this stuff. Okay, so I'm getting so sidetracked. It's because I'm now running late for Orange Theory. So giving you a little bit of inside the glimpse, because I wanted to inside the office and the async culture here. And again, asynchronous means not on the same time, right? So not in real time, right? Synchronous, we're in the same meeting physically. Again, we do call, we do message, but you can get to messages whenever you want. But like calling is cool. Not a lot of scheduled meetings. And it's done well so far, but as a little update for the buttons add-on, we're almost done with that. We had to go back and forth and back and forth. We had to bring on another teammate just to do that part-time. So that cost us some cash, but we're getting you the promo code. The promo code will be in this upper green banner here. And when you go into an automation, it will be under turn on as well. So when you go to click this, it will be one of the options, buttons run from cloud, but it will be in this green banner at the top. So be aware. Hands on deck.
All hands on deck, Granger.
It's coming. I know I said Tuesday, Wednesday, but this is why I'm posting this video, is because to show you what kind of goes on, what we do to improve. Sometimes you see an improvement and it's just like, oh, it's good. But we get this and we go back and forth. You'll see in this video that Kyle shows you that they're on Amazon, there are groups, there are lists and groups, and each group was different, and some groups had this little sponsor tag, right? And he explains this, how we scrape and collect groups in there. And this competitor we're talking about, like we're comparing ourselves to, doesn't do it or does it way worse than we do it, and they're way bigger. So there are some cool facets here that you can watch this video for, but the button feature is coming. I wanted to show you this little glimpse, get a little BTS of how we work asynchronous back and forth, and how improvements, features, and bugs sometimes take longer, but you're a part of the process. So thank you so much. Let's take it away to that little video.
If I use our tool, I'll show you this really quick. Where we scrape, I don't know why that's blank. I think that's, yeah, there we go. Let me see. I'll run this step. So when we scrape here, if you get this error, it's just the page is loading. So I'll select this title, and I'll select this title, and you'll see that it recognized this title, right? As well as 17 others. And these are all of the sponsored ones that it recognized. You'll notice that it didn't recognize this one because it's not sponsored, right? So it stopped recognizing them, started recognizing them again, because these ones, for whatever reason, sponsored again. So they match the same structure. So how you fix this is you keep clicking, and I go over this in videos. So I click, and now look, we found like an extra 60 or so. So now all of these are found. So that's pretty cool. So if we add another column and I want to scrape the reviews are much more complex because they depend on other parts of the card. So you'll see when I try to scrape the reviews, it isn't always great. It got more, but when I select this one and this one, it kind of fails, right? It gets way too much stuff. And so that's where we fail right there. I consider them knowing I'm doing good when the YC company is doing worse than me. That's kind of my goal here, right?
Keep tuned in. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. Make sure to thumbs up this video. We need to know what videos and what content you do want to see. I'm going to keep building in public and supporting in public, but write your questions down. We do love you. We've got some good updates coming, and the buttons update will be here in the next, I want to say it will be this week. It's gotta be. Otherwise, we'll all blame Kyle. Sadly, it's Kyle's fault.
It's not my fault. It's your fault, Kyle.
So, thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe. That is how we grow this, and that is how we, by the way, that is how we grow this, and that is how you locked in the lifetime deal, AppSumoLings. If you're an AppSumoling, like this and let me know you are. Let me know you are in the comments. Thank you so much.